Yo, what's up, guys? I had a pretty crazy week. As you can see, my hands are all covered in bandages. So, I kind of learned a lesson this week. First, let me tell you what happened with my hand. So, I was getting really mad at something. It's a personal issue. I'm not gonna mention it on camera, but I'm just gonna say I got really mad and I punched my mirror, and then my hand got all messed up. Had to get a couple stitches, but it's almost healed. It's been about 4 days, and it's probably been a really bad 4 days, but it taught me a very valuable lesson, and that lesson is to learn how to control your mind and not let your emotions take control of you. I had a lot of pent up emotions, and I just let it take too much control of me, and I just punched my mirror and I messed up my hand. Yeah, I noticed a lot. It can become really difficult to control yourself when your mind gets agitated. And I think there are a lot of things we can do to kind of solve this problem, or not solve it completely, but help when our mind gets really agitated and we just want to hit stuff. And it gets hard to control our mind and we get flooded with these intrusive thoughts. I think that a lot of the times what's in our mind, the majority of the time what's in our mind is kind of disproportionate from reality. And I think that a lot of us tend to overthink situations and think worst case scenario most of the time. I think it's good to practice being mindful in the present moment and notice when you're thinking too much about the future or dwelling on the past. And I think that this can really help, because when we get too stuck in the future or the past and we're not living in the present moment, sometimes when we're stressed about those things, our mind can get clouded with thoughts that we don't like, with intrusive thoughts, and it can be hard to control those emotions. So I think we need to stay in the present moment most of the time. It's good to be mindful, and it's good to learn to catch these emotions you're feeling, and kind of realize that they're just emotions, and if you kind of act on them, bad things can happen, like my hand. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing about my week, my bad week, about my hand. And yeah, I hope you got something from this video. And if you ever feel like you get flooded with intrusive thoughts, try to practice being present in the moment, and try to catch yourself when you're stressing too much about the past or the future, and realize that your mind is just blowing situations out of proportion. And remember that the majority of the time you may just be thinking worst case scenario, and it's not reality. Most of the times your thoughts aren't reality, and you just got to remember that. And that's about it. Peace.